Hello beautiful souls, Antoinette here from Antoinette Intuitive Tarot and Jewellery. If you're watching this, please remember to give me a thumbs up so I know that you like it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ting the bell so that you will be notified when I upload more videos and content to go with my channel. So today I have the Morgan Greer Tinned Edition. I've been after this for a little while and I decided to kind of blow my budget this month and added it to my list of naughties basically. So these are definitely my favourites because they're just so cute and they're travel size and they're already in their own container. So it's a lovely little container. There we go, from US Game Systems. And I've been tempted by this because I've seen the pictures and it reminds me a lot of tattoo art. So I have taken all the polythene off, otherwise I would not be able to get into it whilst doing this unboxing for you. So the cards are nice, small. They're about probably the Rider-Waite Radiant tin size, I would say, to handle. You get your little white book, which has some notes pages. There's your Celtic cross in the back. 37 pages. We've got a couple of spreads here. Oh, explanation of how to do the Celtic cross. I have to admit, it's not a spread that I do. I'm not a big fan of it because it just seems, it's a good overall spread, but I prefer to knuckle down and do something more in-depth, looking at a subject more in-depth rather than an overview of your entire system. Excuse me, I've just had some lunch or dinner. So it's just nice, small explanations. This is like a Rider-Waite Smith based deck. So we're upside down. So we have the top card telling us about, people that have created it. The illustrations by Bill Greer, and we've got Lloyd Morgan. The backs are the stars. So I've seen these backs. I think they're just fantastic, lovely, fun looking backs. The deck is slightly oldish looking, so I'm not sure, is it the Millennium version of Rider-Waite that they might represent kind of colour wise here? The colour's slightly subdued on the screen. It's a little bit more depth to it in my hand, but these are borderless, and that's the other thing that I do like. I like a borderless deck, I've discovered. So there's no, shouldn't be any surprises in this. It should just run as it is. So the Magician, starting off with the Fool, with the High Priestess. I'll just do these as quickly as I can without... So there's a slight difference. It's almost like we've zoomed in on the pictures and what's going on, to me, for some of them. So we haven't got as much background. So we're having like a close-up candid view of what's going on with the Strength card here. Wheel of Fortune. That's a great card. Justice. The Hanged One, as it's now becoming, rather than Hanged Man. There's Death. No explanations needed here, is there? It's a very interesting take on the Tower. We have the Star. Moon. The Sun, so that's slightly different. Judgment, yeah, that's different. World. And then we're into the wands, rods. So kind of oak leaves on these. That's your 4, 5. So it's seeing him face on rather than sideways on. Same with these guys. That's very familiar. 9, 10. Oops. So she's not on her throne for this one, Queen. Neither's the king. Pentacles. It's got the archway. 2. So he's not quite trying to juggle his. And 2, 3. That's slightly different to what we're used to seeing. That's almost like what happened after you've seen them walk past the window and they ask for help. That's quite... Oh, that's a nice take on the 9. 10. Queen of Pentacles. Not so much greenery around her. Another king. It looks a bit more like the kind of traditional oak king style that I'm used to seeing. So we have the Ace. That's a very nice looking card. 2 of Cups. Another 3. That one's different. Stability or instability. He's certainly looking very forlorn here. It's quite nice. 7. Quite traditional. 8. Yep, that one's quite traditional. 10. So cheers. Queen. I just realised the knights aren't on their steeds. I know that bugs some people, but I think the way we're moving with the way we read with tarot now, it's not quite so important, I don't think, because we're using them in a completely different language, depending on, of course, how you're reading. So Ace of Swords. I do like that card. This was one of the cards that sold the deck to me, to be fair, because this was the artwork that kind of shouted out. I liked the cloudy, the dark clouds in the top, and it matches a lot of the tattoo decks that are around. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, quite standard. 9, slightly different on the 9, so we've not got the person in bed having nightmares. There's a 10. It's a really painful card, but it's not always what that means. I don't like the picture quite so much. There's our page. There's our knight ready to move forwards. It's a nice Queen of Swords with all the red roses around her. And there's our King of Swords. Oh, so he's got a bit more kind of greenery around him. Wonderful. So that's the deck. It does shuffle nicely. They handle quite well because they're small card stock. So, and that's just so you can see what it looks like. Actually, I know many of you. So there you go, you get to see what they look like together in a layout, in a spread. Obviously they've not been shuffled very well, so we are running in order. But I hope you enjoyed that little flip through of the deck, and I hope to start using it soon. So blessed be to you all, and have a fantastic evening. Good night.